opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Los Angeles Rams and the Las Vegas Raiders. Season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that... They were looking for their Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Fielded at the 11. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating an offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
3rd and long for him here. Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to be brought down here after 42. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st down from the 42. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
The tackle made back to the 39-yard line.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
60, go!
Looking in the air here. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And they get this down to 44 before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
10 yards. And the Raider 1st down.
Throwing it again here. Metcalf working that right side. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second down, looking for options. Got a screen to the running back. And these drives are back at a field goal range, Rob, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here we go. Shot. 65. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Air it out on third. That's caught for the first. And they're going to be set up just a few yards for Gator here. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Raiders, first down.
Cowboy 80.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Set. Hey. Ready.
He finds it right side. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Got it. Ready.
Need hardly anything here, second and inches.
Get it. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up third and goal.
Stop the run, can't stop the run, you 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 can't stop the run.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
From the gun on third down. Catch made. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
They're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60. Ready.
Fourth down. They're going to throw for it. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and the turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Throwing from his own end zone. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And it's going to be second down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, make siblings. Nothing for my children. When they disappearing.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again here from the end zone. Headed out right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. From his end zone, 3rd and long. Got a man, that's Nakua. Give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And the Rams, 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working now from the gun. He's got Quentin Johnson, complete. Free inside the 30. And they are all the way into that red zone.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. In the end zone, touchdown Los Angeles. The Rams take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
19, Charger, 19.
They'll come out throwing. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Quarterback with his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
65.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Skips it short of his man. Brings up 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He finds Johnston. He's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Bob, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. The Rams out to an early advantage. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
And we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing on seconds. Gets it to him on the screen. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Hits him on the out route. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
There's no negatives ever on a great sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
He's got it in the red zone. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Such a magnificent run. Quick story time. My first NFL star, Ricky Watters, does the same thing. Gets the ball inside and near that goal line. And I get in the huddle. Ricky says, give Ricky the ball. Time to give Ricky the ball. You pay off a running back after such a tremendous effort.
I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal.
1918.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Back on 2nd and goal. Jump off caught by his back. He is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 13-0 lead. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Rams double their lead to 14. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Left thing, 19. Go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. His running back rolls it in deep right. get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That one goes for 31 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And this is going to fall incomplete. They made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. So now it's third down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go, here we go.
To the air on third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
70 Rangers, 70. Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. Warriors, 70. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Fourth down, pass coming. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. His return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. They're going play action. Deep to the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Where you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Red. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18. Pioneer.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's got a man left. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
There's no question, Kate. Big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite. But it's those type of catches right there The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
They said with that sack in mind, Brock, we all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
He's still going at the 30. Keeps it moving. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Hits his running back. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready? Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. Oh, this big guy is moving! Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders make it a one-score game in the first half. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers, they got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They'll throw it. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the Turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on third and long. Third and long for him here. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. And he eats a huge hit as he tries for the marker. Almost nothing after the catch that time, Brock. It's going to be fourth down. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
Brings up second and
Looking for a pass on second and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your...
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Punt meets him at the 28. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 39-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams double their lead to 14.
Raiders 14.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. On target to Thornton. Escapes the defender. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Deputy! Liking 18! Buffalo 18!
To the air now on first and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders making a one-score game before halftime.
I know know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And he's into the end zone. They're really pulling out whatever they can to try to make this game closer. That cuts the lead down by an extra 2. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Back to throw on 1st and 10. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Get it. 18, 70 Lions. Go.
They'll come out throwing. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Ready. 18, ready.
Looking to throw here. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for him. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Shot.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. This is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a 4th down decision to make. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now throw to start the drive. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. I'll throw it here on 1st. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Completed to his running back. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
From the red zone now. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Still sticking with the passing game. Barrels out of the pocket quick. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take the lead right away in half number 2. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He dodged the tackle. He's got a lane up past the 30. Tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
34-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Down to the left side, and Johnston has it. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Back to throw. Out to his wide out. It's a screen. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now looking to throw. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Rams.
Handoff now out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams push their lead to 3. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Cut out left. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8. Second down.
Number 82.
That is is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
They go play action on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes...
He's got it inside the 25. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a third-quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first one. You just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. 3rd and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's back to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Connection made with his running back down the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now lead by 10. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11.
Rams 35.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22.
Play offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Smith and Jigba going in motion right. They send a receiver in motion right. Throwing now off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Rolling deep down the near sideline. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. First down now, ball at the 33. On the counter, Hall. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Pass play coming here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. They'll set up the screen here for Hall. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east to west routes, just get that 1st down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Johnson finds the football complete. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. 1st down from the 41.
And the Rams, 1st down. A gain of 3 on the play.
He's going to throw it again. He's going to launch this deep down the left sideline. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Raiders have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
18, run, 8, like 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
First and 10, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now he's going deep across the field. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down. First and goal
18
at the
Cardinals, 18
7-yard
Cardinals.
line.
70 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60.
From the red zone now. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
We'll see them tackle second and goal after the break. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football. Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders making a 3-score game in the 4th. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders push their lead to 18.
Raiders 53, Rams 35.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Looking slant route complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play. And the Rams have the first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Dialing up a receiver screen. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Third and just 2 to go.
Let's go. Rock on, lady. Go.
There he is on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Throwing it again here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go now. 60 by 6.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. They're going to try to throw for it. And they pick him up again! And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
On the move, past the 40. And he has this down to the 34. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner, down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. Defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Tag. 18 Cardinal.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. And the Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
New set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Go.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
60 by 6. 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd. Brought in. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
The handoff on 3rd and short. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not off the mark. They've got a 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
1st down, play action. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away.
Ready up.
Penalty drops him at the 1, so they've got a couple of shots left at it. It's 2nd and goal. They'll go play action. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. All right, after the incomplete pass, let's see what they call here on 3rd and goal. Here we go, right up the gut. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders put up even more points in a win. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
How about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
PAT effort coming up. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Return starts from the goal line. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Rolling out to his left. Connects on the crosser. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
A gain of 41 yards on the play. That's good for our Rams. First down.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Working now from the gun. Just keeps connecting to the core. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Rams hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. He's going to throw this one. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Raiders capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Another carry for him. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
That's pretty much textbook defense right there and how to stop a drop play. Guys near the line, keeping their eyes in the backfield, and then you collapse all running lanes as soon as you got the ball.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
Back to the well again. And he gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line of gain. Here comes 4th down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. It's fielded at the 14. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 25-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Hits him on the out route. Gets some space around midfield. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Let's go now.
Going now on 1st down. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
Chin on the coverage.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
They are throwing it again. And this won't be caught. The clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Cowboy 80.
Air it out on 3rd. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Field goal doesn't do anything for him here, so the offense staying out there on 4th down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
I'll throw for it. He connects downfield. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
Maybe some second-guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports.